Round 14 showcased some mouth-watering fixtures as Blacktown City FC hosted Sydney Olympic at Lilyholme Stadium. The giant-killing Blacktown Spartans looked to claim another scalp as Manly United travelled to Blacktown Football Park. Marconi and Rockdale met at Marconi Stadium, with both sides looking to maintain their recent form, whilst in our match of the round, Bonnyrigg White Eagles were looking to bounce back against the Central Coast Mariners Academy. That's all exclusive to Football New South Wales TV. This is the IGA National Premier League New South Wales Men's 1. After letting a chance go by to join Bonnyrigg at the top of the table last week, Sutherland were looking to ensure all 3 points against APIA. The home side rocketed out of the blocks and had a goal inside the opening 2 minutes when Nick Olsen blasted the home side ahead. The lead wouldn't last for long though, as APIA found an equaliser in the 10th minute, after the referee adjudged Sean Simon's effort to have crossed the line, with his long-range shot coming after a nice move which involved Aaron Clapham and Franco Parisi. APIA had a chance to take the lead in the 26th minute when Brad Bartels latched onto a back pass, only for his effort to hit the side netting. But it was the Sharks who would take the lead to the break, with the goal coming in the final seconds of the half. Just as APIA almost went in front from a Franco Parisi free kick, Sutherland would go up the other end and see Nathan Alassi blast home to make it 2-1. Just after half-time, Jason Oswell had a great chance to bring the game level, only for his header to go wide of the upright. The Sharks would make the most of the missed opportunity in the 71st minute, with Klim Joreski lashing the ball home to give the home side some breathing space. But that would last all of 4 minutes, as Adel El Jamal found the net in the 75th minute, after sliding the ball home through a sea of legs to make things interesting. But APIA's fight was finally over through who else but Pani Nikas, with the midfielder putting the icing on the cake, grabbing the Sharks' 4th goal in stoppage time. So 4-2 it ended, and the Sharks continue to get the job done, whilst APIA showed they have plenty left, and performances like that will see them climb the table. Manly United travelled to Blacktown Football Park to take on the side that last round knocked off the competition leaders Bonnyrigg. And the Spartans' best chance of the first half came in the 43rd minute from new recruit Phil Macris. From the resulting corner though, the game turned as Manly raced away on the counter-attack. Brendan Chalakian was gifted a knee-through ball and saw his shot go through the hands of Carlos Saliadare in goal to make it 1-0 on the stroke of half-time. But the Spartans were shortly level again, with Daniel Wilkinson bringing the sides level through a sensational free kick from some 40 metres out. But this game would have some late drama in the 88th minute when Danny Grant was judged to have handled the ball in the Spartans' box. A penalty was awarded and the ever-reliable Luke Austin stepped up to take the chance. But it wouldn't be his night. Austin couldn't convert the opportunity, putting the ball high over the crossbar. So 1-1 it ended, and missed opportunities cost the Spartans, whilst Manly count their blessings. An intriguing game at Lilyholme Stadium as Blacktown City FC hosted Sydney Olympic. Both sides have been in great form in recent weeks, and we're hoping to see that trend continue. It was the home side who would open the scoring in the 33rd minute when Travis Major finished well. Blacktown City FC made it 2-0 in the 38th minute when Sean Rooney found the net after stealing a weak back pass from Troy Danaskos. Ryuji Miyazawa had a great opportunity to almost finish the contest in the 40th minute, but saw his chance well saved. Blacktown City FC let another opportunity slip in the 51st minute when Travis Major saw his shot cannon off the crossbar. Olympic just weren't in the game and couldn't make Blacktown pay for the missed opportunities, as Harris Gaitatzis wrapped up all 3 points in the 60th minute, scoring a great goal from the edge of the area. So convincing in the end for Blacktown City FC, 3-0 it finished at Lilyholme Stadium. Sydney United 58 have had a frustrating last few weeks, and looking to take that frustration out on the South Coast Wolves. They came out breathing fire and had the lead inside 5 minutes, when Miljan Pavlovic scored from a tight angle.
So get ready.
2 minutes later and it was 2-0 when Glenn Trefiro finished off a great long ball to give the home side the perfect start to the game. Steve Hayes fired the Wolves' first shot in anger in the 13th minute, but his shot was well saved. The Wolves would hold out until the 38th minute, until Sydney United 58 scored again. This time it was Parrish who got the final touch after a goalmouth scramble. And it was 4-0 just before the halftime break, after Sydney United 58 won themselves a penalty. Miljan Pavlovic stepped up to score his second goal to make it 4-0 at half-time. It just wasn't the Wolves' day, as Chris Nathaniel saw his shot brilliantly saved yet again by Liam Reddy in the 66th minute. 60 seconds later and the home side almost had a fifth goal, with Matthew Bilic striking the crossbar. And Sydney United 58 let another great opportunity slip in the 79th minute when Miljan Pavlovic couldn't convert this one-on-one opportunity, which would have given him a hat-trick. In the end though, they did enough, running out comfortable 4-0 winners, while the South Coast Wolves yet again return home without the points. Another mouth-watering clash this round as Marconi hosted the Rockdale City Suns at Marconi Stadium, with both sides neck and neck on the table. Rockdale City Suns had a great chance to take the lead in the 30th minute when Siya Karamura played a great ball to Richard Cardoso, only to see his effort denied by a point-blank save. The Stallions had a great opportunity of their own 6 minutes later when Sean O'Connell found Elsid Barkasi, but the striker couldn't quite generate the power needed. Anthony Perry thought he had given Rockdale the lead in the 40th minute, with his long-range effort going mighty close, only for Chronopoulos to again pull off a stunning save. Elsid Barkasi had another great chance in the 73rd minute, turning on an acrobatic effort, but his shot was blocked by some desperate Rockdale defending. But just as it looked certain to be a stalemate, there was a final twist in the tale. Tash Purcell chased down what seemed to be a lost cause and squared the ball for Elsid Barkasi. The striker showed great poise to find the net, the goal giving Marconi a thrilling stoppage time win. So Marconi maintained their push up the table, whilst Rockdale walk away thinking they should have taken at least the point, but the Stallions take all 3 points in the final seconds. Marconi 1, Rockdale City 0. We go to Plume Park now for our match of the round, as the Central Coast Mariners Academy host the Bonnyrigg White Eagles. Bonnyrigg suffered a shock defeat last round to the Blacktown Spartans, and will be looking to bounce back and stave off the pressure from the Sutherland Sharks. So we go to Plume Park now for all the action. So the Mariners playing out from the back. Here's Pellegrino now. We'll just hack it clear, trying to alleviate the danger. Comes back to Long. Well, he puts it into Eunice. Here's a chance. It's a goal. 2 minutes into the game, and Bonnyrigg have the lead, and from a very familiar source in Robbie Eunice. And as we look at the in-goal replay, great ball there from Long. Eunice still had some work to do, but he beats Jed Prater to the ball, just that split second ahead, and he finishes well, 1-0. That's a lovely ball. Here's Bozanic trying to get on the end of it. Does well to shirk his defender. Now can he deliver across? I thought that ball went out there. Referee waves play on though. Still Bozanic. He comes back to McFarlane. He finds Pellegrino. Well done from him. Still going Pellegrino. Oh, that's a great ball. Chested down from Moni. Chris Payne scores. Lovely goal from the Mariners. Well worked. And Chris Payne can't stop scoring this season. And what a way to answer back. 4 minutes into the game, it's 1-1. What a start. As we look at the replay, lovely bit of work from Pellegrino. So Bonnyrigg send it long. Nice little touch. Still going. Good through ball. Here's a chance for Yunus. Oh, good save, Bratasevic. Here is Uchino. Now Diaz. He finds Peterson. He's got some room to move. Peterson trying to tee up Yunus. Comes to him now. He's going to shoot Yunus. The block. Not over yet though. Still alive. Peterson. Diaz. Here's Peterson. Oh, what a goal. Well, what a finish from Aaron Peterson. Bratasevic couldn't do anything about that. As we look at the replay, not a lot of angle to work with. And look at that. That's a stunning finish. Pick that out. So Uchino switches play. Trying to find Long. He will come up with possession though. Doesn't have a lot in front of him. Cross comes in now though. Odell. He clears it straight back to Long. Not what the Mariners wanted. Now trying to pick out Yunus. Here's Uchino though. He's got a chance. Oh, not too far away. So Bratasevic comes short. Here's Pellegrino. Oh, he turns it over. Here's Yunus. Got players in support. Uchino's one of them. Must score. Oh, good save from Bratasevic. So corner comes in. Bratasevic punches. Now Pellegrino. Here's a chance for the Mariners. They've got room if they can break. Here's Chris Payne. Links up with Pellegrino. Hasn't he been influential tonight? What can he pull the strings here? Oh, that's a lovely ball to Payne. He'll score, Chris Payne. 2-2. We have a game on our hands yet. And mark that down to Adriano Pellegrino. Wasn't a bad finish either from Payne. You got to credit the goal to Pellegrino. He sucks in 3 defenders. Don't we have a game here at Plume Park? Here's Peterson. He scored a wonder goal already tonight. Oh, does well. Desperation. Yunus. He had support. Chance to link up with Crichton. Now finds Uchino. Well, there's unmarked players here on the back post. It's Long. Don't want to give him room. Here is Long. He's got to shoot. Oh, deflected. It's still alive though. Oh, it's a goal. Isn't that a handy goal? It's Tynan Diaz. Ricochet fell to his lap. And he buries it. You don't want to give him room to move in the box. And it's 3-2. Here's Odell. Little long ball over the top. Trying to pick out Moni. And they'll win a free kick here, the Mariners. Pellegrino to take. Aims to the near post. And good save from Nash. Now Bratasevic. Oh, he's turned it over, Bratasevic. Here's Yunus. Cut back. Oh, Uchino makes them pay. That's 4-2. Robbie Yunus set it up well. And Uchino still had some work to do. But he beat the defenders well. Don't have that long to waste. Payne gets a nice little touch on. Dylan Holtz just can't quite bring the ball down to win back possession. Now he turns it over. He'll let his teammate Serjak keep possession now. And he plays the ball to Payne. Can he get a hat-trick? Oh, he can indeed. 4-3. Is there some late drama here at Plume Park? What about the form of Chris Payne this season? Buries it past Nash. Unbelievable. Well, a 7-goal thriller here at Plume Park. A great performance by the home side. Sadly, they walk away with no points. Bonnyrigg take all 3, but they've been given a mighty scare.
We're always confident that we could go on with the game. You know, we lost last week leading at half-time, so the message was just keep working hard and see out the game.
Must feel good to bounce back after a tough loss last week.
Yeah, I think you know we all know last week wasn't good enough, and tonight we're lucky enough to get the 3 points. Performance wasn't too bad, but we look to improve on the performance and hopefully keep winning. Mate,
how does it feel to get the win up here?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a bit of a hard challenge coming up here after last week, but well, I'm not going to say my goal is pretty good, but no, that's terrible. Oh shit!
How did it feel to get the goal, anyways?
Well, haven't scored many, but scoring a goal like that, it's a bit of a bomb.
Yeah.
So there's not much else.
Mate, the boys fought hard there. Where can you improve in weeks to come?
Clearly conceding 4 goals isn't good enough, mate, in the fixture, so I think defensively we need to definitely improve.
Yep. In this competition, it's week after week you're coming up against tough oppositions. What's the plan for the rest of the season?
Mate, obviously no one wants to finish last, so that's the position we're in at the moment. So the only people that can get out, the only people that can get us out of it's ourselves. So obviously we only take it by week. So obviously next week against Sutherland we're chasing 3 points.
Good to get on the score sheet, but at the end of the day we didn't win, so it's disappointing. Always good to score, but prefer to win at the end of the day.
Another huge game next week. What's the game plan for the week, and where do you guys need to improve before next week?
Stop conceding. The mistakes killing us really. It's happening every week, so we've just got to stop that and hopefully win.
Looking at all the round 14 results now, the Blacktown Spartans shared a point with Manly United after a 1-1 draw at Blacktown Football Park. The Sutherland Sharks held off a spirited APIA-Leichhardt Tigers side with a 4-2 win at Seymour Shaw. And the shock of the round was the bounce back of form of Sydney United 58 after a 4-0 win over the South Coast Wolves. Well, we look at the ladder now after 14 rounds, and the Bonnyrigg White Eagles are still on top by a point, with Sutherland Sharks nipping at their heels in second, and a bit of a logjam forming behind, with Sydney United 58, Sydney Olympic, Blacktown City FC and the Rockdale City Suns all keeping up the pace. And still a gap to the bottom 3 sides, with APIA-Leichhardt, South Coast Wolves and the Central Coast Mariners Academy starting to lose touch with the finals places. Looking at the fixtures now for round 15, and the round starts on Saturday night at Plume Park as the Sutherland Sharks travel up the coast to take on the Central Coast Mariners Academy. The Marconi Stallions travel down the highway to take on the South Coast Wolves as they meet at John Crean Park. Manly United travel to the Bonnyrigg Sports Centre to take on the Bonnyrigg White Eagles. APIA-Leichhardt travel to Lilyholme Stadium to take on Blacktown City FC, while Rockdale City return home on Sunday to take on the Blacktown Spartans. Well, that's what we have time for this week's show. Make sure you tune in next time for our match of the round between traditional rivals Sydney Olympic and Sydney United 58. See you next time. Football New South Wales would like to thank its sponsors IGA and Super IGA, Subway, Coca-Cola, Elastoplast, Foxtel, Hummel and Nike, the official ball sponsor of the IGA New South Wales National Premier League's Men's 1.